Just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Jennifer and I do videos on motherhood and lifestyle and family vlogs. So today we are doing something a little bit impromptu but sort of planned. So we are doing an unboxing and first impressions of the Joovy Caboose ultralight stroller. So if you have not been caught up on anything that's been going on, I do have a 3-year-old who is almost 4, and I recently had a baby boy. He was born back in May. So now we have an almost 4-year-old and a newborn. So we needed to find a double stroller situation system that was going to work for us. And after looking into it for a little while, we decided this might be the best scenario just based on my daughter's personality, preference, whatever, and as well as their age gap. So they are 4 years apart. So what I've already gone ahead and done is unboxed the Joovy Caboose ultralight stroller, and I've laid out all the pieces, and I'm going to walk you through what came in the box. Okay, so this is everything that came in the box. So let me walk you through it. So this is the actual stroller itself, of course. Everything that was included are the wheels, this snack tray, the parent console, the universal car seat adapter, that's manual. For a limited time, the rain cover was included. I don't know if that will be the case for how long, but through the Joovy actual website, this was included with the whole package. And something extra that we did also get is the extra rear seat. So we're gonna put this all together and kind of just see what it looks like and do a little first impressions. So yeah, let's get to it. This is how you would attach the car seat, and these straps are actually under the seat. So they're actually in this little compartment here. It's like Velcroed right there. So then it goes through under the seat, and then it wraps around the car seat once it is resting on the car seat adapter base. And that's kind of how it looks when it's strapped in. And then I did install the rear seat for my almost 4-year-old. So it's definitely not as comfy as the front seat, but it's fine for the time being because you do have to be at least 6 months old in order to ride in the back. So I pushed it up to the full upright, and then it either goes fully upright or fully reclined. There's no like in between for the most part. But yeah, so this is the current setup. We'll take it for a little test just to give a full first impression, first test, first look at the Joovy Caboose Ultralight. let's talk about the Joovy Caboose Ultralight double stroller. So first of all, after having used it for I think about a week now, because I wanted to give like a real, like true first impression. So I just didn't want to like use it once and then talk about it. So after having used it for about a week, so far I really like it. So, but before we kind of jump into that, I'm going to jump into a little bit of the quirks or things that I've noticed when I set it up and like all that stuff. So the first thing is you have to read the instructions for this stroller. Like when you're putting it together and learning how to fold it and unfold it and set it up and all that stuff, you have to read the directions, because there's like very specific things that would not just come naturally to you, even if you were a pro or seasoned stroller user, mom, parent, whatever. So that's one thing, because you don't know where things are, and things are actually kind of like hidden well for, in terms of like, there's like a place for everything, I guess is a good thing. But because of that, it's not like you wouldn't necessarily see everything with like your eye and be like, oh, that must be for this and this must be for that. So something to keep in mind. A couple of like the downsides I just want to quickly mention that I've actually made work, so it's actually fine, but it might bother you, is that one, if you are using that universal car seat adapter, it has to be at like the second most recline. So more or less, you're gonna be in the older child's lap. Not like completely, there's enough like clearance there for them to be comfortable. Like my daughter was completely fine. She had no issue with it. She actually really liked it because she could then reach over and like play with her baby brother's feet. But just kind of something to keep in mind if you do plan on using this stroller the way that we're using it, which is with a newborn who will be an infant soon, but a newborn and a almost 4-year-old. So just think about that. And we're using that extra seat. It might not be as much of an issue if you're just using the stand-up part or like the little bench. So something to think about. Speaking of that car seat adapter, so first of all, you cannot use the canopy with the car seat adapter if you have the Kleckling. And I can't speak for like all infant car seats, but ours specifically is the Kleckling, and the canopy will not open because of there's like, I'll like pop a picture of it to show like what I'm talking about. There's these like blue like ovals on the side, and that's what's used to secure if you use the seatbelt method of installing the car seat instead of the base. So that does get in the way of using the canopy, unfortunately. As you've seen in like the clips, I've worked my way around it, so it's fine, but something to keep in note as well. And speaking of that Kleckling, it doesn't fit perfectly into the car seat adapter, but I can squeeze it in to the point where it's like still feels secure, and then I can strap it in more comfortably. So it's a little bit tricky to figure that out, but once you do, then you know exactly how to do it and it works. So just something, just a little, like I said, little quirks that I discovered while putting things together and using it. But however, overall, I really like it. It's easy to maneuver, and I am still kind of figuring out all the little tricks and like setup hacks. I showed, just how we've been setting it up right now. I have like the side nets for just some more easily accessible storage, because we are using the second seat for my daughter, her feet are in the basket. So I don't really want to put anything under there because her feet are going to be in there. So something to keep in mind. I do have a few more like stroller hack setup things that I will probably share in a future video once I've kind of truly found my perfect setup, if you will. But yeah, so we are planning to use this stroller for the time being. Hopefully it'll work with us for if we go traveling and all that stuff too, because it is a taller stroller. Like when you saw when I folded it up, it doesn't fold down, I guess is the best way to put it. It kind of folds upright. So I am trying to find a good stroller bag for it for when gate checking, because I am a little bit nervous to gate check that without a bag. So another thing. So like I said, I'm going to do like a follow-up video after having used it and kind of found all the things, and that way I can share like all the accessories and the ways that I've been setting up and how it's been working for us and all that good stuff. So anyway, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and assembly and first impressions of the Joovy Caboose Ultralight Stroller. I am very excited to keep using it. I think it's going to work out great for my 2 kids and their age gap, and for our family, and hopefully it will take care of all of our needs. Anyway, so yeah, so that is going to be the end of this video. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and click that subscribe button so you can stay tuned for more content to come, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Just loving this moment. Can we stay here?